So I was tagged by Claire Smith, Dr. Claire Smith's Perfumes, I think the channel is. She has some great ideas and stuff, and I thought this one would be fun and especially challenging for the likes of me to do 50 cents in one sentence. I am going to be as brief as I humanly possibly can, so that this isn't an hour long. Wish me luck. So first up is Penhaligons Luna. These are all picked at random from looking at my shelves. Now Penhaligons Luna is lovely, watery, peachy, beautiful day by the river, right? Then we have Thomas O'Brien's Faun. This is kind of this walk in this autumnal forest. The smells of the green and, you know, the little fawns and pixies and everything running round. The kind of damp smell of leaves and grass. So that's Thomas O'Brien's Faun. Next we have Terracotta from Guerlain. This is a kind of beachy, tropical, sun cream, warm florals, beautiful sunshine and warmth in the summer. That's Terracotta from Guerlain. Next is Amouage's Portrayal. This is a big 1920s vintage jasmine, a little bit of cigarette smoke, warm resins, taking you back to them good old flapper days and looking sharp and smelling good. So that's Portrayal from Amouage. Next is Bain from Joop. This is, as the name suggests, a lovely kind of incensey, calming bath. Aldehydes, florals, beautiful soft woods, a little hint of the old incense and resins. So that's Joop's Bain. Then we have Coco from Chanel. Warm, gorgeous, vintagey cloves. Not as animalic as it once was, but still beautiful and classy and taking you back to them good old days. Then we have Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit De L'Homme. What can I say about this one? A classic cardamom, warm. It used to be a date night scent. Now it's quite a good fresh day with a cardamom and lavender and lovely woods in it. So that's Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit De L'Homme. Next we have Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. I think we all know this one. Big, sweet marshmallows, orange blossom, dark red, crimson sunsets and snuggles, and just a beautiful one. That's Love Don't Be Shy from Kilian. Then we have Dior, a legendary classic. Helps move that kind of more floral irisy note into everyday male marketed fragrances, even though it's obviously existed for a long time. A legend, Dior. Then from Oman Luxury we have Zafar, which is a kind of woody, oody, patchouli one with a slightly vegetal touch, some beautiful rose running through it. Kind of transports you there to the Middle East with that beautiful traditional notes there. So that's Zafar from Oman Luxury. Next we have Joop, legend, one of the best. A little bit synthetic, massive orange blossom, jasmine, cherry kind of feel about it. Defined an era, sweet, amazing, timeless, legend, Joop. Then we have from Ormonde Jayne, Osmanthus, clues in the name, a lovely kind of slightly fruity, juicy, peachy, apricotty Osmanthus with a kind of lovely fruitiness running through it. Fresh, a little bit green, kind of summer's day. So that's Osmanthus from Ormonde Jayne. Then from To the Fairest London we have Èlan Vital. Again like this, maybe a bit darker, a bit more of a summery forest. Beautiful kind of aromatic notes, witchy, you know, licorice, lavender, that kind of feeler through it. Nettles, it's just a beautiful green fragrance. It's Èlan Vital from To the Fairest London. Then we have One Way Bridge, Date with a Dame. It's one of the best. Beautiful musky tuberose, slight cherry kind of feel about it. Gorgeous florals, little bit of a kind of naughty carnal musk. Lovely person in a biker's jacket coming to take you away. That's One Way Bridge, Date with a Dame. Then we have Kilian's Rolling in Love, one of my favourites. Basically musks and more musks. Magical ambrette, gorgeous, carnal, sensual, beautiful, kissable, roll about in bed, snuggle musks. Rolling in Love from Kilian. Amouage Opus 3, pure class in a bottle. Beautiful violet and mimosa, primarily the kind of dark, rich, powdery, sumptuous purples with a nice little yellow hue about it, and obviously again that gorgeous ambrette in it, making it kind of so that's Opus 3 from Amouage. Lolita Lempicka, the EDP, a classic, a timeless one again. Beautiful violet, cherry, raspberry I think isn't there, musks again, woods, licorice. It's just a kind of that classic kind of teeny goth from back in the day. That's Lolita Lempicka EDP. Chanel Coco Mademoiselle Lentans, beautiful original DNA, nod to the classic, smoother, more vanilla, more huggy, classy, fruituli. Basically that's it. That's Coco Mademoiselle Lentans from Chanel. Next, Rosia 51, the EDP. Just beautiful kind of classy vintage floral, roses, pink and powdery, lots of other florals, woods, a kind of violety smell, even though violet's not listed. There's violet leaf, but a kind of pinky purple mauvey beauty. Rosia Doves 51. Guerlain's Insolence EDP is next. The purple kind of Parma violet fragrance, gorgeous violet, a lovely muskiness, a lovely powderiness, a nice fruitiness running through it, gorgeous, sumptuous, a very familiar kind of comforting smell. Guerlain's Insolence EDP. Next is Dior's Oud Rosewood. Just one of the best there. Gorgeous, rich, woody rosewood mixed with a kind of animalic leather touch. Gorgeous, kind of boozy quince and raspberry running through it, all mixing together with a kind of just a fantastic kind of edgy raspberry and leathery kind of feel, with a little hint of oud rosewood from Guerlain. Amouage Lilac Love, beautiful kind of thick, rich white chocolate with a gorgeous sharp floral magical purple lilac running through it, some sumptuous soft woods and musks, and that little bit of an Amouage touch. That's Amouage Lilac Love. Chanel's Île Rome, not what it was. Beautiful citrus, gorgeous resinousness kind of about it, a lovely kind of little hint of peach that's not there anymore. Great back in the day, reformulated, not so great. Chanel Île Rome. Kilian Good Girl Gone Bad Eau Fraiche. Similar to the original, jasmine replaces osmanthus. Beautiful kind of walk by the Mediterranean with the smell of the warm jasmine flowers and the kind of breeze from the beautiful warm sea, soft white linen and musks. That's Good Girl Gone Bad Eau Fraiche from Kilian. Juice Box, Sailors and Sirens, or Siren and Sailors, A naughty party, as some say it, a gorgeous boozy rose, lots of different boozers all mixing together, fun, a little bit dark, a little bit cheeky, a little bit naughty, represents Amy Winehouse, that's a juice box Siren of the Sailors. Matière Première, Oud 7, what I struggle to describe really, all the 7 elements that would make an oud note, lots of woods, cypriol, I don't know all 7 off the top of my head, maybe vetiver, just a gorgeous kind of interpretation of oud, classy, bold and lovely. Matière Première's Oud 7. Kilian's Back to Black, little bit similar, the Amy Winehouse thing there. This is a kind of tobacco, honey and cherry, all separately, with the cherry kind of liqueur feel about it. It's got a little bit of a waxy feel, it's classy, it's good, it's a high quality tobacco. My first ever niche fragrance buy, that's Kilian Back to Black. Amouage Myths, chrysanthemum, weird opening, ashy, smoky, more ashy, smoky, a little bit of iris that smooths it out, makes it a bit classy, still with the ashy smokiness about it, a little bit dark, very unusual, bold, interesting, exciting masterpiece from Amouage. So that's Amouage's Mistman. Maison Violet's Nuit Bleu is next. This is a citrusy, cool, crisp iris fragrance. Not like Dior Homme, there's a lot more kind of citrusy and fresh and happy. The iris oris is a little bit more chalky and then gets a little more silver. Beautiful, classy white shirt fragrance. Nuit Bleu from Maison Violet. Next is from Myrad's Parfums, which is Fab Trends Mia's Little Home brand. This is my favourite of the 3, Pendragon's Heart. This is a beautiful tobacco, all sorts of layers of tobacco, the golden tobacco, the dark, sticky, beautiful tobacco, a little bit of smokiness, lots of woods, warm, classy. Pendragon's Heart from Myrad's. Then we have Chanel's Missia, we all know this one. Beautiful powdery makeup room, purple, rose, iris, all lovely kind of vintagey makeup smells, very classy, very elegant, 1920s-esque again. Chanel's Missia. Then we have one from Pocket Sense, Purple Gourmand, a kind of candied, beautiful pear, dipped in a kind of sticky, almost boozy caramel. Beautiful, warm, rich, perfect for the colder weather. Pocket Sense Purple Gourmand. Dior Homme's Parfum is next. Masterpiece, one of the best designer fragrances about. It's Dior Homme's kind of DNA, darkened up leather, little hints of rose, tiny bit of kind of powderiness, a little bit of the old musks running through it, slightly boozy, gorgeous, magic, iris, rose, leather. Dior Homme Parfum. Hugo Boss Hugo Dark Blue, or whatever it's called. A kind of cocktail of citrus, woods, resins, 90s, 2000s style. Classy, was my lucky scent for a long time, easygoing. Takes you back to them good old days. Hugo Boss's Hugo Dark Blue. From And Fragrances is Frank. Beautiful juicy limes. A lovely kind of fresh citric frankincense woodiness. A kind of a little bit of a musky powderiness in there. Magical kind of transportative frankincense and lime. And Frank. April Aromatics, Purple Rain, a magical mix of fresh, beautiful purple flowers, lilacs, hyacinths, violets, a lovely kind of muskiness running through it, little hints of fruitiness, just walking around a summer's garden filled with purple beautiful flowers. Purple Rain from April Aromatics. One Way Bridge, top shelf. The man at the bar, covered in hair, long day's work, hairy chest, grizzly, stinking of lovely booze and almost a kind of permanent pub smell about him, rolling about on a sheepskin carpet, gruff and that's top shelf from One Way Bridge. Tom Ford's Noir de Noir, well, come on, masterpiece, one of my favourites. Truffle, rose, patchouli, chocolatey kind of Turkish delight feel about it. A little bit of wine, Dracula, seductive, biting your neck, nuzzling you. Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. Kajal fragrances, Yasmina. Beautiful, dark, rich jasmine mixed with a boozy kind of whiskey feel in it. Dark, musky, mysterious, gorgeous floral jasmine and boozy fragrance. Yasmina from Kajal. April Aromatics, Nectar of Love is next. This is a beautiful kind of jolly adventure from a bee, jumping from flower to flower, dousing itself in nectar and then going to bed on a big pile of soft, silky, beautiful florals, little bits of sharpness, natural indoles, sweetness, just a gorgeous nectar bee scent. April Aromatics, Nectar of Love. Maison Violet, Poupée d'Automne. This one is just a kind of melancholic autumn again. Beautiful kind of crisp, cool iris and violet. Lovely kind of muskiness about it. The kind of smell of the mauve sky and the cool crisp air. That's Poupée d'Automne from Maison Violet. Next, fragrance one from Office for Men. Don't think about the person who is the brand director. Aventus, Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, smushed into one fragrance. Mass appealing, popular. No reason to dislike it really, unless you dislike all of them fragrances. Yeah, Office for Men from fragrance one. Kilian's Diamond Pink Pepper. I will learn the names one day. A kind of a more fun, light-hearted, slightly, it's not juvenile, but kind of a more of a younger feel than Noir de Noir. Dark rose, patchouli, beautiful, sweet, dark in places, fun. That's Kilian's Pink Pepper. Centurion's Legio X from the great Scott the Centurion. Beautiful journey of a Roman, tomato leaf, green, herby, florals. Walks all the way down to Rome and all them beautiful smells. That's Legio X from Centurion Fragrances. April Aromatics Jasmina. Just gorgeous, beautiful jasmine flowers. There's a bit more in it than that, but just that beautiful green, fresh, sensual, magical smell of jasmine flowers, little bits of indoles, little bits of snuggliness. A great jasmine fragrance. April Aromatics Jasmina. Chanel number 5 from Chanel. Well, whatever. Beautiful classic fragrance, ylang ylang, aldehydes, lots of florals, kind of lovely musk. One of the oldest fragrances still going. Masterpiece, the legend, classic, wonderful Chanel number 5. Amouage Imitation is next. Beautiful blackcurrant, fruits, kind of florals running through it. Vintage meets modern. Slightly pissy blackcurrants are getting slightly fruity. Wonderful, maybe a little hint of licorice in the base. Resinousness, Amouage brilliance. That's Imitation Woman from Amouage. Air and Terence Hughes, Jasmine Amber Rose. one of his first. Brilliant, weird, bold, out there, very unique. Notes don't need to be explained. A kind of dirty, kind of warm, leathery, sensual, big, massive fragrance. Jasmine Amber Rose from Èlan Terrace Hughes. Zaharoff signature pour on from George Zaharoff. Gorgeous, kind of classic nod to a classic fougere. Lovely aromatic note over a kind of warm, sweet, resinous frankincense, oud, myrrh, that kind of thing. Signature pour on from Zaharoff. And finally, we'll end with one of my favourite fragrances ever. An absolute masterpiece. April Aromatics Lotus Rising. Beautiful lotuses growing in a muddy stream like this. The sweet kind of green, soily, wet, moist smell of a lotus. All the green things growing around it. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of other kind of little florals to emphasise everything in it. Peace, serenity and loveliness. April Aromatics Lotus Rising. Alright, that was it. Hopefully that was very brief. That's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. You know how I like to ramble on. Sorry about that. Let's put it this way, I just swallowed a fly. So I think I need to swallow a frog and a cat and all that jazz. Bloody hell. Where was I? Yeah, hopefully I kept it brief and lovely, and yeah, it's more challenging than you think it is. Could you do this? Would you be able to do it as quick as me? Go check out Claire's, of course. Spot any favourites in there, and you're all tagged. Anyone who wants to do this, I think it will be fun to do. Alright folks, thanks. Bye.